up by 8 p.m. and send a text to your DM.
Welcome back to BOYZ, one of the best podcasts that will ever enter your ears.
Today, we're going to be diving into things going on in other parts of the world.
You know what's crazy? On my way to work, I seen some guy standing outside the studio with a sign saying, "Please help, we just moved to America." I'm pretty sure he's a refugee.
That's actually so crazy because coincidentally, I wanted to talk about refugees in Lebanon.
Guys,
What?
what's a refugee?
What did he say?
Are you serious? You know what? That's fine. A refugee is like a person who flees their home country because of like war or just not having safety.
Refugees usually happen because of war. Places like Syria have been at war for more than 12 years. Almost all the refugees in Lebanon are Syrians.
But there's one question I had. What are we supposed to do over here in America when Lebanon and Syria are so far away?
Well, I know. There's actually so much that we could do. We can talk to the government, our local government, state government, or even the federal.
But Haider, how are we gonna talk to a government official? Because I'm pretty sure they what's the word? They're full of private people, so I bet it's impossible to get a hold of a government official.
Well, that's actually incorrect. It's actually really simple to get a hold of them. You can call the mayor's office or attend council meetings, the city council meetings. You can even email Governor Whitmer and write up to Senator Peters, and you could probably even get a hold of the president or vice president if you would like.
Okay, so you're saying this and he's saying that. We get a hold of them and then what?
Come on, Cassim. It's common sense. Once we tell them, they'll be able to use their platform to spread the word about refugees and how we can help.
Okay. So like, is this a good idea? We make a website backed by the political figures that spoke out and allow people to donate and give refugees food, clothes, and like basic things that they need to survive.
Awesome. That is like the smartest idea I've ever heard you say. Do you think so too?
I couldn't agree better myself.
Thank you.
Okay, but how are we supposed to convince people that it's worth spending their money and time, and how is it even their problem?
Oh, well, the U.S. does send $70 billion in foreign aid every year. So if they really wanted to, they could stop this problem forever just by giving the bare necessities.
You know what? Along with that, people should care for the well-being of others, just in general. And that's why the UN funds a lot of these refugee camps. But sometimes people need the extra support and the extra helping hand. So that's why the case right now with these camps is they need more funding. And so we should create a website asking for funding from like the American people.
Wait, guys, how would the people know that we're how would people know that we're telling the truth and just won't pocket the money?
All right. Got me. We're backed by government officials. I'm sure they won't slap their name on something that's false. Second of all, we can show people facts, like how Lebanon is a country hosting the largest amount of refugees per capita, how 1.5 million of those are from Syria alone, and how 9 out of 10 of them are in extreme poverty.
But anybody can make up those numbers, right?
No. So, all of these facts, right, they came from UNHCR.org, which is a website created by the UN, and this graph right here shows it. Refugees are at an all-time high, and the numbers continue to grow. Their homes are made up with tarp, no heat, harsh winter, and no AC for the scorching summer.
What about public policy? Why shouldn't the government care?
Well, Kishan, the U.S. and Lebanon are allies after all. So shouldn't they be giving a helping hand to one another?
Can't fundraising like we are doing work as a form of public policy? Because believe it or not, I see refugees all the time in my neighborhood, and they all seem to come from one place. So that makes it an issue for the public.
Are you serious? Really?
Yeah. So it made me think if they are here and they probably have family overseas that are still in refugees camps. So this issue does affect Americans, especially because so many refugees and immigrants come every year, and we give them money to stay on their feet. So why shouldn't we give their families overseas in hopes that they can come across over the pond and make our country better and more diverse?
That is completely right. And what I think is really important here is that the people are caring for each other, regardless and no matter of their background. And at the end of the day, people are people, and that's what we need in order to have a good and functioning world.
All right. So to all of you watching this, we have a link in our description to go donate and help these refugees. Anything helps and will be greatly appreciated. Again, this is BOYZ, one of the best podcasts ever. I exit your ears. This because I really wanted to talk about
Oh my
the
God,
refugees.
this guy hider.
Bro, get
I can't do nothing about it. The play is gonna play, and the haters gonna hate. But I'm gonna say.
I'm gonna add this. I'm gonna add this in.
Say wallah, they can hear me. Say wallah, they can hear me right now.
Well, they can hear you right now, bro.
Ah, no.